Alrighty, so if anybody is interested in having a personal reading, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now, so if you'd like to have a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Let's go ahead here for 892. 892, you'd like to know, what are his thoughts and feelings for a future together? Let us see. So we have the Four of Cups as well as the Page of Wands. The Four of Cups can be a very stubborn energy where we can have a hard time in seeing something happen in a new way. So when they're thinking of the future between the two of you, they're more so thinking about how things have been in the past and allowing that to influence their mind and ideas of you when it comes to moving forward. So this is like a passionate about the idea of a future, excited about the idea of a future, but also feeling stuck when it comes to the idea of a future based off of how the two of you have interacted in the past. This is saying, I'm excited for the possibilities, I like the idea of it, but I know where we fall short. I know our issues, or I know where there's some hang-ups here when it comes to the energy between the two of us. So we have this passion, this excitement, this desire that comes forward through the idea of the Page of Wands, this excitement feeling, the thinking of a new direction, thinking of new possibilities and adventures here between the two of you and what that looks like in terms of moving forward. But then we really get caught up and held up in the ideas of the possibilities of what does that actually mean for us in moving forward. Can we have something that's different than the past energy between the two of us? So I see a feeling of passion and excitement and a desirable energy when it comes to the idea of a future, but also thinking about the past and feeling a stuck energy based off the past here when it comes to the two of you there too. So let us see, what are his thoughts and feelings now that you're slowly being receptive to him? Let us see. So we have the Magician as well as the Ten of Swords. The Magician energy is an excitement, it's a passion, it's a desire. But then this Ten of Swords also comes forward as a card of defeat, feeling held back, feeling weighted down, feeling betrayed about certain ideas, thoughts, and words. This could say that they're feeling passionate and excited about the new direction and new opportunities for conversation and flow and how things can kind of move forward. But then also being in this place of saying, well, why couldn't we have done this before? Why couldn't we have had some sort of opportunity to work through our communication before? Or why couldn't we have had an idea of difference, before? There's that sort of energy that's coming ahead here. The idea of feeling passion, excitement, desire, openness, the feeling of flow, of wanting to be in your energy and feeling connected to you in the idea of more conversation and opportunity for the future. But then at the same time saying, well, I just don't know what it's going to look like, or I don't really know how we can change certain ideas of the past, and just kind of being in this place of held back energy, even though we are excited about the possibilities and what that looks like to be connecting. We're also at the same time thinking about the limitations and where things are getting held back based off the past here with this Ten of Swords, and where things can kind of get in a bit of a difficult energy in communicating. So on one hand, they're thinking, this is great. I'm excited to connect with you. I'm passionate about this idea of movement forward. I'm glad that we're seeing some sort of difference come ahead. But at the same time, why could we have not had this conversation or this flow or this energy come forward sooner? Why do we have to have some sort of endings, difficulties, or issues in communication there as well? So feeling passionate on one end, but also feeling a bit defeated there on another. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Alrighty, let's go ahead here with 894. 894, you'd like to know, why did they wish you a belated happy birthday over 20 days after your birthday? Let us see. All right, so with the Nine of Wands energy coming forward here with the Devil, it seems like they were in a place of holding themselves back when it comes to creating some sort of movement or connection and being very unsure if it was the right time, space, or way to connect with you. Do I reach out to you about your birthday or is it inappropriate? You know, like when we have the Nine of Wands, we close ourselves out from doing what we want to do. So the Seven of Pentacles, we wait so much time because we don't know. Six of Cups, is the connection still there? And Three of Cups, are we still in a place where we can kind of have that baseline foundational connection? Are we still in a place where we can be cordial or we can be friendly? What can we do about it, right? And so when we have the Devil energy coming forward here, we are feeling very restricted and we're feeling very uncertain about what to do with the situation, how to move forward, how to connect, how to see something happen. How are we to interact? So it seems like they waited so long because they didn't know if it was appropriate for them to go ahead to reach out around your birthday or not, just to begin with. And they wanted to go ahead, but they thought it was better to give things some time here between the two of you to be able to make sure that they weren't going to interrupt your day or cause any sort of difficulties or issues, but keeping it within the same, you know, kind of like not one whole month time period allows an opportunity to still be within each other's energy, right? To still have some sort of sense of connection, to still have some sort of sense of value. Because we are in a space of not allowing things to go too far away from each other, we're still able to have a baseline foundation of energy. So it seems like they were waiting because they didn't want to interrupt the energy of your birthday, make you feel a certain way or feel negative or just be in a negative space with them reaching out. But they still wanted to be able to have some sort of connection, some sort of way to be around you and be in your energy. They just wanted to give things some time and were seemingly battling back and forth with inside of themselves to say, should I or shouldn't I reach out to begin with? So that seems to be why they've waited so long, is that they wanted to reach out, they wanted to connect, they wanted to make something happen here when it comes to being around you, being in your energy, but they just did not know if it was the best way, the right time, or what to even do in the situation itself. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. So let's see for 895. 895, you'd like to know what's coming towards you in love. Let us see. All right, So it seems like there is somebody that is wanting to connect with you here, but the energy around you is kind of on a pedestal. So we have you coming forward here as the Empress, as somebody who is incredibly desirable, as somebody who is in a space of deserving love and emotion and connection. But through the idea of the Empress, it can make you a little bit unattainable because people can put you on a pedestal and see you as somebody who's really desirable, but a little bit unapproachable in certain degrees. And so when we have this Ten of Wands energy coming forward, there's a heaviness that's surrounding you here right now. It could say that maybe you have too high of expectations in certain ways, or there's too much difficulty here when it comes to the idea of emotions and connection, that it's making it a little bit of a difficult time to be able to reach out or to see some sort of flow come forward. But it seems like there is somebody who's wanting to connect with you. It's just getting a little bit held back. So what I see coming forward towards you in love is a bit of a resistance energy, but admiration. This could be where you are feeling that somebody is interested in you, but you just don't see it come forward with them being like explicitly saying, hey, I'm interested in you, and just kind of feeling that sort of held back energy from there, where we're wanting to talk, we're wanting to connect, we're wanting to see something come forward, but we're not really seeing that emotion being expressed. We're not really having that sort of desire be extremely vocalized, but still feeling the energy here of the Empress. So I would call this admirers instead of suitors, like feeling a lot more people want to express the desire to be around you or to be close to you, but not necessarily explicitly saying that they want to move ahead with you or they want to connect with you. There seems to be a bit of a resistance energy in that sort of direction. So I would say what's coming next in love is more towards the nature of like admiration, people maybe even complimenting you, things like that, people coming into your energy, but we're seeing that sort of held back communication for the step up for something more. It seems like we're in a space of bringing forward a desire to connect or to talk or things like that, but not necessarily taking things to the next level. And it seems like we're stuck here on how do we meet the expectations, or how do we break down some sort of barrier to make things happen. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings.